Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create an overlay for our image banner section and add options that allow us to customize the text, including the color and size. This will give us a greater control over the look and feel of our theme, making it more adaptable to our brand. So let's get started. We will start with an overlay. In the last video, we have created an option where we can turn the overlay on and off. So what exactly overlays are? So it's a great way to add depth and focus to our sections, especially when we are using background images. By adding an overlay, we can ensure that our text stands out even if the background is busy or colorful. So you can see we have this overlay settings with the ID overlay. Let's add overlay to our section. So first of all, here below the image section, let's add a condition if section dot settings dot overlay is set, then we are going to add our HTML. Okay, let's add some classes. We are going to position it absolute, then top 0 and left 0. Let's add background color BG black, and then let's add height full and width full. I think that's it. Let's save it. Let's check on the front end. I think we need to check here. Let's save this, and now you can see we have an overlay here without the opacity. Now let's add some transparency here. BG opacity, let's say 0.5. Let's save it and refresh. Okay, you can see we have we successfully added this overlay. Now let's check at the back end. You can see we have a perfect overlay here. So the next we are going to work on this text. Here we allow user to change the size of header and this subtitle. Now let's add some settings here. So there are two different ways with which we can achieve this task. So using custom CSS and using Tailwind CSS classes. For title, we are going to use custom CSS, and for subtitle, we are going to use Tailwind CSS classes. So let's add schema settings for it. And now let's add first of all, let's type range, and if we are using range, first of all let's give it an ID font size. Font size. Now let's add a min value. Let's say should be let's say 18 pixel, and let's set max, let's say 60. Then let's add step I'm gonna increment this by 2. Let's add default size to, let's say, 20. Then add unit to, let's say, pixels, and then let's add a label. Let's say title font size. Okay, so for this subtitle we are going to use Tailwind CSS classes. Okay, so for that let's add type select, and let's id to subtitle size, and let's add label to subtitle font size. Now let's add options. And now here let's add first option. Value would be like, say, text, say SM extra small, and label to small, very small, and let's add some more options. So this text SM is a Tailwind CSS class. Okay, then have like normal. The normal is text base, and then let's add one more option, and text LG, which is large, and let's add default is text base. Okay, so you can add more options if you like, but I think 3 options are enough. Let's save it and check our theme watch. So there is an error. So it says font size must be a number and step is not a valid attribute. Okay, I think I misspelled it. It should be STEP. So that's the error here. You can see I misspelled it. It should be step. Let's save it and check. So it says it's not a number. So let me check what is the issue. I'm gonna pause the video and fix the issue, otherwise the video will be very long. Okay, the issue is fixed. Actually what I did is this default is in quotation mark, so it should be a number, so I need to remove this, save, and then you can see there is no error here. Okay, now it's time to use these options. Okay, first of all, let's go to our Tailwind CSS classes. Okay, if you use this, like let's go to the code, and here we have h4. Let's remove this text LG and add our Tailwind CSS class here, the section dot settings, and let's copy the ID. I think it's subtitle font size. Let's see if it is working. Okay, sometimes it's not working because our this compiler doesn't understand this class. So what you need to do is generate the classes first, like text. We have like LG, then save it, then text SM, then save it, and text base, then save it. And now you can add these settings here, so this will work fine. Okay, so that's a trick that I found. Actually, I faced so many issues when I working with actually when I started working using Tailwind CSS. Okay, so this is what I found. So if you have better solution, please mention in the comment. So let's go to our theme settings and let's check. So it takes time to like reload. Okay, so we have this, and yeah, we have this subtitle here. If we go to select this, you can see these changes: large, normal, and small. So these subtitle text is working. Okay, now let's work on this this title. Okay, first of all, let's okay, the ID is font size. I'm gonna copy it and then remove this class from h1. Now what we can do is we are going to give it an ID, let's say title, and add section.id here. Okay, so here let's target this ID, title, then section.id. Let's add font size here, font size section.settings dot the ID, and then add the unit here. Okay, let's save it. So our default font size is, I think, 18. Let's check on the front end. You can see the size decreases. Okay, now let's add some customization here. Now let's change by doing here. You can see our title is changing dynamically. So it's working. Let's change the max font size to, let's say, 40. I think that's enough. You can keep it according to your need, and I think 40 is okay. I'm gonna save it. Okay, refresh it. Then we have actually created the functionality to change the font size. Now let's quickly add an option to change the color. Okay, so let's go to our schema settings. So here before our title, let's add a schema settings, type, color. Let's add an ID here. Let's say text color. So while creating the ID, you need to keep one thing in mind. It doesn't like allow you to have this icon. It's only allow underscore in the, like, this is the naming convention here. Okay, let's add a label. Let's say text color. Let's add default color to, let's say 00 black color. Okay, let's copy this and go here. Let's add color and yeah, section dot settings and this color. Okay, we can also target this image banner section ID. It's a unique ID here, and target the, let's say, h4 element here and add this line of code. Okay, now let's save it. Now refresh this. Let's reload this and reload this also. Okay, so the default color is black. So let's go to our backend. Let's it's refreshing. Okay, so we have everything here. Let's change the color first. Let's change this to blue and change the size to like let's say 34 and change the size of subtitle to large. Let's save it and let's refresh on the front end. So you can see we have all the options to customize this. So okay, so and this is it for this video. So this is how you create an overlay and customize text option in our Shopify theme. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more web development tips and tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.